What up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Hey, happy Friday. TGIF in the house. All right, that means thank God it's Friday, or thank I don't know, Gio. If you happen to know a guy named Gio, Gerald, maybe anyone that starts with the G. All right. Anyways, if you're out there, you ready to work out? All right, check it in the comment section so that I know that you are in here. All right. Let's start right away, so we can get through a whole bunch of stuff. Our basketball tryouts yesterday and the day before. The day before on Tuesday. Tuesday was bad. No one showed up in Denver while you guys had a workout up here. It is what it is. But Thursday, that was a good one. We had like 14 kids showed up. Now 13 of them were ours, but that counts. And you guys had a nice open gym, all right, where we played a whole bunch of games. But we did have one new kid, so we'll see if he signed up. He was super excited though about it. All right, that was Teo's friend. All right, so hopefully we got you some friends to join the program today. I know it's super hard, or it'll get harder where you don't have people joining you. All right, people going along with you for your dreams is huge. It's huge, which is why, like, again, I'm always looking for a partner, looking for other coaches that want to do this with me, because when you have a group of people, us as human beings, we love that momentum where it's like, on my off days, you're bringing it. On your off days, I bring it. We push each other because a human being can only do so much by themselves. They're going to need support. And even though your parents are supporting you, your coaches are supporting you, your teachers are supporting you, having someone like you support you is even better because they're going through the same ups and downs that you're going through. So we will try to create that for you, and that's the culture that we're trying to build this year. We're trying to get as many people as possible because, again, my dreams just revolve around like a couple of kids. Honestly, I swear to you, I'm not in this for the money or for like the clout. I just want a couple of kids that are all about it, but to have those couple of kids, like, I got to support them. All right, because there's not that many robots out there. Like Emma Godfrey was a robot. Finley Chastain was a robot. I happen to be two girl robots, weird. But yes, there's not that many people like that, so I need to create something to help you guys out, and that's what we're making right now. We're doing it through these basketball shots that will be once a month. Hopefully they get larger and larger and larger as we go along. What's up? Brittany Sandoval. So that means that would be Romello Ashley. What's up, Romello? And then we got Kieran and Declan Louth. Hi. I like how everyone always goes, what's up? Or like, how is it? Or woot woot? Or like, whatever. But you just go, hi. It's very, very cute. Anyways, next thing we got. All right, at the basketball clinic that went on last night. Oh, man. We only had 2 young kids there, which was good. I guess like 3. But they even focused. That was very, very good. Usually those things are 2 hours of just monotony. Like, it's hard to pay attention that long, right? We had a few kids that were kind of waning. All right, but a lot of that's just learning. And it's the learning that we do during these things that make it so I don't have to teach you guys during the actual workouts that much. Where I'm not stopping the workout every second and going, your fingers off. You're doing this, do this, do this. You want to get up reps during our workouts throughout the year. So when we're like, hey, let's shoot 1,000 shots, let's just shoot them. All right. But during our clinics, once a month, we'll go in depth. So show up to the clinics. The winner of the clinic was Kieran Louth. All right. Fantastic job. Barely beat out his brother and Noah. All right, Taz. So fantastic job with that, everybody. You guys paid attention. Hopefully, you guys can now do those things throughout the workouts and games. You don't have to remember all of them. Again, we did some ball handling tips, 10 different ball handling tips. Just remember like your favorite 2, and I'll give you guys one, especially if you weren't there. This is the best one. The best one by far is practice all the time. That was our last tip. Make sure that you practice all the time. You should be doing like 5 minutes of ball handling every single day if you can. All right, so handle that rock. All right, get better at handling the ball. Now we got Romello here for the second day in a row. Yo, is Romello going to be one of our top 3 guys now, or adding to 4? Because we have Kieran, all right, we got Taz, and we have Teo. All right, if we can add Romello now, out of all our players, be the 4th hardest worker, that would be amazing, especially with how young he is. He's going to be a great addition to our elite team because he just signed up for the elite team yesterday. We're getting hyped for that. All right. What else are we talking about? Our YouTube channel today. The YouTube video was pretty neat. We did our our sibling revelry video. Again, rivalry means that you're against each other. Revelry means that like you're like loving each other. Which one is it between you and your sibling? In this program, it's a very interesting thing that we allow you to play with your siblings because we allow you to play against older or younger people. In the video, we had Declan and Kieran and Louth in there, and we also had all of Taz's brothers as well. What's poppin', Taz? All right. If you watched the video, let me know what you thought about it. I put it together. You guys were really funny during the video, but also nice, insightful things too. When I mentioned fighting, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we fight. Oh yeah." All right. Now Romelo's brothers are way too young. He's like 2 or like 2 months or something. He's pretty small, so he's not quite like a rival yet. But eventually, he'll start helping. At least Romelo will help him out a ton. Having a brother or sister that's older than you pushes you so much more because your parents allow you to play with them. In this program, even if you don't have an older brother or sister, we play you against some older people. So they are your older brothers and sisters that are going to kick your butt to make you as great as can be because that's what it's all about. All right, so watch that video. It's a fun one to make, fun one to do, and you guys get some really interesting answers, okay? All of you guys. Great job with that video. Again, watch it and let me know what you think. All right, next up, we got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is one of my favorite quotes ever, but one of the worst quotes for me to say. I can never say this one properly. It's really weird. Anyway, I'll try my hardest. Ready? Me. Here we go. If you must fail, fail well. Well. Okay, look. There's W-E-L-L. There's W-H-A-L-E. All right, and then there's like W-A-I-L. Like you're like wailing away. Whale, well, and the whale that like swims. I think those are the three. But when it follows the word fail, I really can't say the next word well. Very, very well. All right, but yes, if you must fail, fail well. All right, because that's what I'm doing, man. Like, yo, if you're going to go out, you're like, this is impossible. I'm not going to be able to do this. I cannot do it. Just make sure that you fail well. Like, and the way that I like to see it is, like, imagine you being in, like, a Western movie, right? You're in a shootout. You're like, pew, 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 pew. That's the sound that guns make, right? And everyone's, like, surrounding you. And there's, like, 1 million people around you. And you got, like, 8 of your buddies. And you guys are, like, surviving. And you guys are just done for. How should you go out? Should you be like, I guess we're just gonna just die now? Nah, dude. You go, all right, let's take out as many people as we can. Y'all ready to rock? And then you add the slow-mo, and then you go with all that stuff exploding around you. And you're like, boom, 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 like that. That's how you go out. So in basketball, the same thing. I don't care if you're down by 50. You press the crap out of the other team. I don't care if you're like, I don't know, a black entrepreneur like me trying to start something. You go out as well as you can. You say, I was trying to do the best thing in the entire world. Or if you're a basketball player who cannot make the NBA, you know what? You end up almost making the NBA, almost getting drafted. And then people tell a story about you because they're like, how did this guy get that far? And next thing you know, you're the new Rudy and you have a movie about you trying to make the NBA. And you inspire millions of people all over the world because of your efforts. That's how you fail. If you must fail, and if you try to fail well enough, sometimes you don't fail. Sometimes you actually succeed because you gave such an effort and you were like, I don't care if I fail. I'm going to give my absolute all to this purpose. And even if you stop me, you don't stop me. I'm going to be a legend. Like, because that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want to aspire to. That's where it's at. And that's how we doing things. Move on to the itinerary. But yeah, don't forget that quote of the day. You're going to have some push-ups. If you must fail, fail well. That's a 6-word quote because it's a Friday, the 6th day of the week. All right, don't forget it, please. Tattoo it on yourself or something. Move on to our itinerary. Our itinerary is stuff that we did before. We did the high school stuff before. So we did 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run. I saw you guys doing, Kieran and Noah was doing that workout before yesterday's tryout. You guys were doing one of our workouts. Nice job. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run was the workout. Then we did the countdown game, one-on-one sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layups, sandbag slides. Hopefully you guys understand those things. You guys have retried it on your own and everything else. I'm late. Oof, don't be late. All right, and then our elementary school workouts, which we will be doing later, so heads up for that. Make sure you guys do these. Do like film like 5 minutes of yourself doing them. You can find all the videos for the demos online at limitlesshoops.com. All right, film them at least 5 minutes of you trying them. Even though you don't do it well, just try it, film it, post it. That's your homework. Try it, film it, post it, okay? And then when we do the workout, now you're ahead of the game. Then we do it there, and then you go back home the next day maybe and film it again. And then, because now you understand it, so do 5 more minutes again. So you did 20 minutes total for each of them. You're going to be amazing soon. All right, but it goes hold, follow through, or push-ups, 1 minute shots, 8 or 14 a run, and then diagonal pro-ups, direct Euro step, pick and roll, shot to drive, or drive to shot, sorry, and then hurdle reverse layups. For today, we got overhead board passes, drive left to right, pass high low, on ball defense, ball jump and versus space cut, Kobe post, and then double bounce series. Now, to talk about on ball defense, make sure that you're at arm's length away from your defender so that they can't get off a clean shot. You want your hand in their face if they happen to shoot the shot. But everything else is you're low. You're slightly forcing them either way, not to their left, just either way, and hopefully toward the baseline, if anywhere, okay? So we can have our defense rotate. But you want to work on your first step being in the direction that they're absolutely going. So if they go toward this way, you want to move with this foot. All right, that needs to be your first step. So you're working on efficiency with that one. As for the ball jump face cut things, all right, the ball jump face cut, all right, that stuff is like this. So basically, when we have ball jump face cut, we need to be able to, I grabbed the wrong thing. Sorry. We need to be able to, if you're guarding this guy and you're this guy right here, and he passes the ball to the wing, as he throws the ball to the wing, we, as number one red hair, cannot stay there. We can't just stay there. As he throws the ball to the wing, as it's in the air, we want to jump off to the ball and follow the ball. So by the time it gets there, we're halfway in between right there. And we do that because this guy's guarding him, and now he can't cut in front of our face. He can't cut on this side where we can get it. He has to cut behind us so we can always stay in between him and the ball. So you can't pass to him now because I'm on this side. So we want to stay on that side. And if he tries to go between us, if he tries to go in front of us, as he moves an inch this way, we move an inch. He moves another inch, we would move another inch. We're not going to let him in front of us ever. So that's how you have to react. And it's during this first pass how we do it. Now, if you're on offense, your goal is to pass the ball and don't just walk. You want to sprint right in front of his stupid face, right in front of his ugly face, right there. So now he's behind you and you go like this. You go, give me the ball. And then you catch it. You catch it from here and then you jump up and you dunk the crap out of that ball just like that. As for the other ones, all right, let's look at these videos. We got, I believe it's the Kobe post move starting up here. But watch the videos. Here's the other workouts that we're gonna do tonight. All right, where's that button? Right there. Show me. Kobe post move. All right. When you post up right here, at the ball high, first move, you go toward the basket. You could do a turn and run and keep going. You do not want to do that. You want to stop right here for a turn and run. It's going to be right here. Stop right here and triple. Now, instead of pivoting back and being stuck on this foot, we would love to turn this way and shoot, but that's a travel. So what we do is we step here, then we jump back, so that we have both pivot feet. All right? And then we want to shimmy right here. Now I can go either way with it. I can go there, or I can go here. All right, so the overall move looks like this. I hit, jump back, shimmy, turn, and shoot. But I can also go the original way. I can go here again, always bend my legs, look middle, turn here, go shimmy, and I can go this way now. Or I can also turn baseline with it. Turn here, go baseline, turn shimmy, go like that and shoot. Last one, I can turn there, shimmy, turn there and shoot. There's 4 moves from this side, 4 moves from that side. That's the move. So that was the move right there. Okay, that's what the move that we're going to be working on tonight. All right, other moves that we're going to be doing, we got the double bounce series right here, where you're going to bounce the ball twice, and then go between your legs and behind your back, and then spin for a jump shot. The next one is a pump fake rip through. So it's bounce, bounce, between the legs behind the back, pump fake, rip through. When you rip through, that foot follows. Again, we will be doing this. Hopefully you guys practice on it beforehand. The next one is bounce, bounce, pump fake, rip through and fake, and then spin back out for that shot. Last one is faking that last shot and stepping through again. So it's a little overkill, but we want you to understand that you can step through. There, pump fake, step back, and then shoot. Those are the 4 moves. We do that to both sides. All right. Next up, we got overhead board passes. This is us being strong. Throwing the ball overhead and making this little muscle right here, the triceratops muscle, tricep, either way, making it stronger and stronger and stronger. We might put you guys in groups where you're passing to each other off of it, but this is the gist. If you can do this move, people can't trap you. So learn to do this so people can't overly aggressively come after you on defense. The next one that we have is drive left, right, pass, high, low. So if their hands are up, you're going to jump in the air and pass. If their hands are down, you throw a regular pass. If you go baseline, however, if their hand is regular, you throw a regular pass. If their hand's out, you're going to jump out of bounds with 2 steps and throw the ball. So you have to read them, understand it, put up your hands, or put out your hand, or put regular hands as they pass the 3-point line. And this is how we're gonna rotate. So to understand that, again, that's how we get in there. And we want to do this so that we can avoid their hands, the defense's hands, so that you don't get any balls tipped. I noticed that Noah, actually all 3 of these guys, Noah, Kieran, and Connor, they both try to do the whole baseline pass one. But you guys end up doing it not off the 2 steps. You have to do it off of 2 big steps to be able to do it. Again, like that. So mainly like that, okay? Next up, I think that's about it. All right, so let's check out the homework real quick. All right, what are we doing for the homework? Is anyone posting the homework? Kieran Declan with the ball spins. Oh, let's check out the ball spins. Since that's the only person that posted, we did athletic finishes too. I might check that one out as well. Let's check out the athletic finishes, and let's check out the ball spins. Okay, so again, I never know where to go. I never know exactly where to go because there's too many pages on this thing. All right, so on this page, YouTube, checking it out. There we go. If I click on, oh, there we go, show more. Now I'm here. I need like a shortcut to get here or something. But let's check out the homework. Let's see how good Noah's athletic finishes are. All right, let's see those right now. Catch the ball with the outside hand, not with 2 hands. It's too slow. That's decent. Make sure that you also cover some room when you go behind the back. Let's see it. Behind the back. That was decent. Oh, catch the ball, though, correctly. Decent, and make that layup. It's a tough layup, but, you know, if Ja Morant can make it, you can make it. Let's check out the ball spins. Oh, he spins it the opposite way? Or am I backwards right now? Wait, what? Oh, Declan's in there too? Oh, so you got to try it for a minute, I think. You got to try it for... Oh! Declan almost got a small ball. Can I get this small ball? Oh, crap. Okay, I don't want to break anything. That's decent. Something to work on. That's why we do it. That's the homework for this month. Great job doing it. I think y'all are the only ones to do it. Make sure you guys print out the homework, bring it in. Let's see if y'all can bring it. All right, our next up is the story of the day. Let's go ahead and watch that, see what that's all about. Watch it.
Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. And quite frankly, who's to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
Who's to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself, man? Who's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? If you have extreme belief in yourself, you might be annoying, all right? But people will be more likely to believe in you because they're like, what is this all about? But if you say, I can't make it, no one's going to believe in you. They're going to be like, well, you probably can't make it. Because if you think you can't make it, then you really can't make it. So believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. And quite frankly, who's to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? I do not know who said that quote. I might as well find out. Since I have like this thing called Google, all right? It was quote by Roy T. Bennett. Now, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who Roy T. Bennett is, but that's a nice quote. All right, believe in yourself because, like, yo, you're capable of so much. And if you're wondering who Roy T. Bennett is, it's this guy. It's this old dude right here. All right, he has a Twitter page. So I don't even know what he did. What is he known for? He's the author of The Light in the Heart. Oh, so he's like a book author. He's a book author. Oh, thank you, Roy, for the great quote. Really appreciate you, Roy. Let's move on to the movie. This one is not by Roy T. Bennett. This one is by... I don't know who made this movie. But this is one of my favorite movies of all time, Above the Rim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video that we posted on Above the Rim, and then we can watch that instead of listening to me talk about it, because I do love this movie. It's my favorite movie of all time. Let's watch the Above the Rim sports movie review by John Sanders. All right, the famous John Sanders. Let's watch it real quick, y'all. What do you think? All right, man. Above the Rim is one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, being a big basketball player growing up, being a Tupac fan growing up, just being a movie lover in general, this movie speaks to me on so many different levels. All right, I still remember the song "Regulators." All right, you would like bump that before the basketball games. All right, speaking of bumps, doing that stupid one-on-one thing where the loser had to like sit there and take some hits from the other person. All right, down to like trying to tap the backboard, going between our legs during games just because the dude in the movie did it. All right, this movie was growing up, and I believe that like it still lasts to this day. Like if kids watched it today, they would get the grittiness of the movie. They would get the increased passion of watching this movie, increased passion for the sport from watching this movie. I can't think of a reason to not like this movie. If you are too young to watch it, perhaps. I think I watched it probably like in 5th grade or something like that. But if your parents don't like cussing or like maybe like a few like sexual scenes or like maybe drug use or like violence, then possibly wait until high school to watch this movie. But overall, it's a great movie. It really pushed me in terms of basketball growing up. So inspirationally speaking, it meant the world to me. The movie Above the Rim gets 50 stars. I mean, if I was being honest, it's probably like 49 out of 50 stars. But since it's my favorite movie of all time, 50 stars for Above the Rim. So whoever made Above the Rim, thank you. I just appreciate it being in the universe today. All right, hopefully you can hear that. It's kind of low on my end, but if you guys get in here, just know I love that movie. It's very gritty, though. You have to make sure that the violence is acceptable with your parents, and the drug use is in it as well. I mean, there's a lot of violence, actually. It's just very dark movie, but it's very good. It inspired me to play basketball, basically, when I was growing up. So watch that movie, Above the Rim, especially if you're a 12th grader. Do a movie report on it as well. All right, check out Above the Rim, 50-star movie, 50-star rated movie. They're gonna start adding that to like movie theater advertisements. They're gonna be like, it received an Oscar. It was rated 90% by Rotten Tomato. It had 49 stars on Limitless Hoops. That's what they're gonna be saying. That is now my new goal for movies. Let's check the trivia question of the day. Who will get the trivia question right? I think we have a couple more days left in the month. We have today. We got Monday. That might be it. So. Kiernan probably is going to win. But anyways, we're going to see who can finish off the month. Okay, this is a fairly straightforward question here. All right. Which team, in which year? You have to be like the 96 Bulls. That's what you have to say, okay? Like the 57 Celtics, something like that. You can't just say the team name or just the year. You got to say the year and the team, okay? And if the year started like in, let's say, like 1991, but it was the 91-92, that's how you have to say it. So like the 91-92 Bulls, they made the championship that year, like that, okay? So, because you know how the year starts off in November or whatever, You got to say both years, the beginning and the end, so we can know exactly if you know exactly what we're talking about. So the question is this: which team in NBA history had the worst record? That's the question. Which team had the worst record in NBA history? Cue my Jeopardy music. There you go. All right. Which NBA franchise had the worst record? In what year? What year? Was it like the 1920 Nets? They went around 1920. All right. Was it the 1969, 1970 Boston Red Sox? No, that's a baseball team. Who do you think it was? You can check Google, check Yahoo, check any kind of search engine. Ask your mom, ask your grandparents. I don't know. Anyone who was around back then. Maybe it was a long time ago. I don't know. You gotta say the year as well. What year was it as well? 2012 Bobcats. You gotta say the beginning year. Was that the end year or the beginning year? Was that 2012, 2013, or 2011, 2012? Which one is it? Let's say the whole thing. The whole thing. Alright. I'm gonna give it to you. So now Kieran answered it in the correct fashion, but I'm pretty sure he understood it. He just didn't understand how I wanted it worded. But yes, the 2011-2012 Bobcats. Believe it or not, the Bobcats clinched the worst record in NBA history in a shortened season or otherwise. That means that even when they had a shorter season, the Bobcats still lost more games than everyone else, even though they had a full season. And that was back in 2011, 2012, the Charlotte Bobcats. So I'm going to give it to Teo. But again, you didn't answer it exactly how I wanted you to. Yeah, now you kind of got it, but I'll still give it to you because Kieran's going to win anyways. I mean, it is what it is. So congratulations to you. Let me add that point to Teo's score real quick so we have that. Teo's at 2 for the month. And we're going to go into our last thing where we have the picture of the day. The picture of the day where it's the two, what do they call it? Team captains. The two team captains for the All-Star game is LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you guys think about that? We know LeBron James isn't the best anymore, but maybe he's like the best overall player. I don't know. NBA 2K has him at 98, and everyone else is below him. They still have LeBron as the best player. I'm like, what? He's not even the best player. And they have like Kevin Durant's like the 8th best player. I'm like, what? So they're not going by skill. They're going by like overall, I guess. Or maybe like impact of the game or like IQs included. Which maybe LeBron still is the best player in the game. Even if he isn't the most skilled or the highest jumper. And Giannis, he has a lot of flaws in his game. This is voted by fans. This is fan-based. Should it be fan-based? And I'm like, it has to be. Because at least the starters. It has to be. Because the fans pay the money to watch the games. But is that fair to the All-Stars? Because you'll get guys like Shea, Allen, Gilchrist, whatever his name is. I don't even know his name because I'm not that big a fan. But he deserves to be an All-Star this year. What if the fans don't vote him in? Okay, that's okay. But what if they vote in like some like random players that didn't deserve it? And then he's left on the chopping blocks. The best year of his career, and he's not an All-Star when he definitely deserves it. That's kind of unfair. So you always hope that the fans are like educated enough. But at the same time, what if the NBA just picked him and they allowed like the fan vote to be like 10%? Would that be as interesting to people? Well, they wouldn't maybe come to the All-Star game because you're like, sorry that your favorite players aren't playing that well. But when they go down as like, I was 20-time All-Star, that's kind of strange when like you're voted in. It's like being the most popular guy rather than the best guy. So I felt really bad for some people, but overall, the fans are getting what they want. It is an entertainment thing, so the fans should be able to vote. But I wish that the fans were just a lot more educated about this. They did a decent job, and I looked at the starters. The East looks better, but they're doing something special this year where these two guys will pick their teams right before the game, which is really, really neat. I'm actually going to tune in for that because, that's really interesting. It's very, very playground-esque. Anyways, don't forget that the quote of the day, guys, and I'll see you tonight at workouts if you're in Broomfield or in Denver. All right, it's if you must fail well. I'll see y'all tonight. Make sure you guys are working your butts off. All right, great job, Teo, with the trivia question. I'll talk to the rest of y'all later. And Reese's Pieces, yo. Hey, oh, don't forget, we also have freaking a game on Sunday. Don't forget about our games on Sunday. Yo, sign up for that crap. Sign up now. Go sign up now.